Hello and welcome to Progressive Overload, here with Arthur Two Sheds 15, and on the other end is Big Ben 85.
Hello.
What's good, man? So we're here just playing some Firestorm duo mode. I don't think. Have you tried the mode yet? I definitely haven't.
Not duo mode, no. You're my only friend.
Okay, so we're just gonna. Oh, that's nice. Reunited and it feels so good. Right, I sent you an invite to the thing. There we go.
Yeah, I'm on the way. But we have played Firestorm before in both squad mode variation and solo mode, haven't we? So
Yeah.
But it looks like duo
Got
mode.
a couple of wins.
Oh yeah, well, you've got wins in solo mode. I've got down to the
Have you
last
not won
three.
any?
Down to the last three a few times. I have been finding
So
that mode, unless you like sneak up on people, it does seem to be a little bit like Firestorm mode. It does seem to be a little bit like
yeah,
who's got the most armor on, basically.
yeah, 'cause
Everyone
a
I
lot of the
lose
time the
against.
people that a lot of the time the people that you come across seem to have the most amount of armor you can get, like the tier 3 stuff,
Yeah,
which is
definitely.
ridiculous. The last game I played was the squad mode, and we just did a two-player game in that, like just two of us within a squad rather than the full four. And the other person died really early on, and I kept going for a while, and eventually I came across this guy. He was just lay like amongst some snow in between some rocks.
Yeah.
I was just blasting him with a carbine, and it was still saying, like, I used a full clip and it still said that I was damaging armor and not actually like
Yeah.
hurting him.
Yeah, that
I can't believe that.
blue hit marker seems to last
Yeah.
forever, doesn't it?
Yeah. Armor damaged. What the fuck? Just
You're
wasted a whole
getting
clip.
getting the drop on them, getting early shots on them, good shots, and they still manage to take you out. But
Yeah.
I do think armor is still an important thing to put in the
Oh
in the
yeah.
game because
Yeah, it would
otherwise
be a
there
bit.
wouldn't be much to loot really other than weapons, would there? So weapons
Yeah,
and med
you'd have less
packs.
loot. Yeah, you'd have less loot, and then also the games would be a lot shorter because you'd be killing people quicker as well. Um, they won't have time to obviously
Heal as they're
replace their armor as well.
shooting and things.
Yeah, it would be like more of a factor on like health rather than obviously without the armor. Just a bit. But
Do you think,
this
I know
wasn't.
we've not got into duo mode yet because we've not really started playing it, but do you think that the fire's underpowered on this game? Because a lot of people can survive a long time with those med packs.
I can see that why some people like might think that, but I don't know. You don't want to get to a point where the minute it hits you, you die
No,
immediately.
not immediately.
Yeah, I feel like it's at like a fairly good level now, where obviously as you progress through like a round, it can cause more damage like over time. So like the fire starts to inflict more damage as you get closer towards the end of like a round. So if
Yeah,
like
that
you're
would
the
be
last
good,
10
yeah.
and the circle's quite smaller. I think it does that now, I'm not sure.
Ah, right, yeah, that's because I was going to
but-
suggest that, so that's good that it does that.
Yeah. But obviously you've got that issue with those people who would just hang around close to the fire and just pick people off
I
as
do
they're like moving
sometimes
into the next
hang
circle.
around it, because obviously you don't want to get in the thick of it, but I don't particularly like purposely run through it and just heal myself to pop out on somebody
Yeah.
who's unsuspecting. In all this
Yeah.
talk, there's two people very close. I think we're sharing this
Oh, fuck.
this area. Unless you want to come
shit,
to
we are as
even if you go the way that I'm going, there will be.
I'm just taking him out quickly. I think there's somebody in my house. Yeah. Shit, he's killed me.
So,
There's a
duo
poor
mode
start.
is terrible because we didn't play well at the start. So we need a better start.
Oh,
at
brother,
some
this
point.
guy stinks. He's still alive?
Yeah, but this won't reload my shotgun. Give me the ammo for it. He's only had a knife and he nearly got me.
Start.
7 health. I don't think we're gonna last. Oh, I honestly thought he'd, like, left the game or something, because he stood so still.
Hell. Well, that was a good one.
What are the chances
start.
that we'll cut that out?
Yeah, we could do.
It's funny, though.
Yeah, let's just leave it in.
Plus a lot of...
Again. So duo mode is what? I don't know how long it's been released for. Probably like a week and a bit, I'm guessing. Or just like
yeah,
a
it's
week.
not been long. They did announce it, obviously, before dropping it. And they've had it before, haven't they? So it's a bit weird to omit it in the first place.
Well, they released it obviously like a week ago, whatever. Just temporary, just to like give people time just to try it out. And I'm guessing they were getting like information back from it, and they actually took it off for 2 days, which I didn't realize. So when I said, like, I think it was earlier today, wasn't it, that I tried to go on duo mode on Monday, and I was going to look to see if it was still there, and it wasn't on the list of the modes underneath the at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, and if
it's
you
because
were on with
they took
somebody
it
else.
off. Yeah, and they took it off following like conclusions of like the test that they did for like a week, and then two days later they decided to like put it back on and leave it there, like
Yeah,
essentially permanently.
it is a bit
So it's
dubious
not
whenever
going anywhere
EA
for the
says
time.
anything. If they say they were testing it, I think part of the reason why they said that duo mode wasn't on it in the first place was something like that. It wasn't ready or something along those lines.
Yeah, getting.
But if it's can't
Testing.
have been that difficult to add just to reduce the squad number to 2, because there's not any
Yeah.
other difference really, is there?
No, that's pretty much it.
One thing we haven't tested, which maybe I should have tested before we did this, was whether you can still go solo in the duo mode. If you know what I mean.
All right.
But I don't
Yeah.
see why you'd particularly want to do that. Maybe as a challenge if you were getting way too good at solo mode or something.
Yeah, that would definitely make it a little bit difficult. But I don't know.
I mean, I don't think
So-
we've been in squad mode before where we've not bothered waiting for some randoms to join us. I don't think we're quite powerful enough to take on squads of 4, are we really? So this might be the mode for us if we can land in the correct spots.
Yeah. I mean, typically, like, all the other Battle Royale games, so like Fortnite, PUBG, and Apex.
Well, you've got more experience in Battle Royale, haven't you, than me? I honestly, before this was a mode in this game, I never really played it. I was kind of put off by the fact that obviously when you die you're pretty much just going to be watching other people and you can't respawn, but I think that's good in a way that it gets, gets the pressure on and you don't get lackadaisical with the fact that, you know, you can't respawn, so you're not going to get lackadaisical and
Yeah.
just die on a whim,
Yeah.
like we did in the previous game.
Well, they all have like several game modes. So like you normally have a solo queue when you're playing by yourself, and you just again like in the solo mode in this. So you're just playing against other people who are in like just fighting individually, and then you've got the teams of 2 like this, and then the squads, and usually like 3 to 4 players. But I don't know if Apex does the queuing for like for the teams of like 3 to 4 like they do with Battlefield.
Yeah, it just sort of fills it as quick as possible, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Have you played any of the other Battle Royale games?
No, I've not got no experience with any Battle Royale.
I tried PUBG, and one thing that I noticed the difference between like this and PUBG is you seem to get, well, the game seems to end a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Firstly, because the map is smaller.
Yeah.
Just in general, and then the fact that they actually like zone off some of the map as well in Battlefield, and PUBG is just like massive. It takes you ages just to get to like different housing areas as opposed to like just finding people. So it can get to a point where you would have spent like probably at least 20 minutes within one game.
Yeah, and you could possibly die after that 20 minutes as soon as you see someone.
Yeah.
That is slightly off-putting, but also in real life, I've got a person over here. In real life, you would want to just survive, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He's not exactly there, he's somewhere around here.
I can hear him. He's in the building.
I've already looted that.
I'll move around the building.
He's not got anything.
I'll move around. Yeah, he's in there.
Do we wait him out or do we go
We'll
in?
just throw dynamite. Dynamite. He's down. I got his teammate as well. They're both dead.
They probably should have chose a house that had some stuff in.
Yeah, I think they just got unlucky with that. Luckily, I had the dynamite ready. The guy was just, one of the guys was just sat, waiting, like looking through one of the windows, so I just like threw the dynamite, like stuck it to the window.
It was a refreshing change. I've got a couple. Oh yeah, I've not got major armor, but I've got enough to keep me going. Everything else. So we're lucky that we're on this mode, as we knew that there's going to be like a maximum of 2 in there.
Yeah.
If not, obviously, then
be...
there'd be people fighting amongst each other, because any more than 2, and you know they're not the same squad.
Could have been a team of 4, in which case we would have been fucked.
I suppose
it was
on
like
the more established Battle Royale games, even on the solo mode, you'd get people sort of like meeting up, like talking, and possibly through WhatsApp or through party chat, meeting up.
Oh yeah.
In certain spots, so they could technically team up. I hope you didn't need that ammo, because I just picked it up. You don't use the pistol very often, do you? Anyway.
No, I just picked it up anyway, just in case.
If you ever run completely out of ammo. I've got an MP40 and a machine gun.
Okay.
The first one's got a reticle, so should be okay with this loadout.
I need to swap over a shotgun I've got an MP40 as well, though, to keep me by my side for now.
More shotguns, yeah.
Some
from the ammo.
Sticky grenades if you want them.
I've got sticky grenades. I can't carry any more.
Have you got enough health packs?
Ew, why are they sticky? I've got
Ew,
4
why is it
health
sticky?
packs. That's probably being.
Why does it smell like fish? Well, I definitely enjoy Firestorm more than PUBG because there's not like there's obviously still times where you don't come across anybody and you're just focusing on finding like good loot and keeping alive and that. But
Not
obviously
quite
with a
as
shorter
often.
map, with a smaller map and like the shorter rounds, it's a little bit more action packed rather than just find a house, loot it, like run for miles until you find the nearest car, get in that, and then drive up to like another group of houses, and
Yeah.
then whilst you're looting, get shot by somebody.
Yeah, you can't say this mode is action packed because like compared with the other modes, but you can
Yeah.
sort of find the action if you want to. Sometimes you hear gunfire. You could go towards
Compared to
it.
PUBG, it is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And what I'm saying is like we're not in the action now, but if we wanted to go
No.
find some, we probably could. But whether
Yeah.
or not we survived would be a different story.
We're just being camping dweebs because we know this works for us.
Yeah,
Wanna
unfortunately,
stay
we
alive.
have gone back to the subject of reviewing the mode, so we might have to keep this bit in where we're just looking out. On this mode, you can look out a window, see all the scenery.
Sit in a corner, look out the window again, make sure nobody's there. Sit back down in the corner, and repeat. Nearly 15 minutes until the game ends.
We picked a decent route though. We've ended up in the well, actually, it's random, isn't it? Where the circle goes, or seemingly random. You can't.
Yeah.
It's not the same every time. But we've been quite lucky.
We've got yeah, I was just about to say we got quite lucky with the route we've had so far. Not come across too many people.
And we've stayed
We
out
kind
of the
turn back on
kitchen.
ourselves now.
This is rough.
What do you
a
mean by
little
that?
bit. If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Oh,
That's one of them things where you like think, should I say this?
I was
How
just-
cheesy it is.
I was just thinking
go
like,
with it, man.
is he trying to say that I eat too much or
Yeah, that
stay out of the
too.
kitchen, you fat fuck.
That too. I don't think we need to. There was a supply point around here somewhere, so there will be people fighting over
What was that
it
just being?
by the sounds of it.
Something was just. No, I've got sniper. So you can take it if you need it.
I don't need it.
Or if you want to. Hang on. There's somebody here. Got him.
I think
Got
you
him.
finished him off. Was the one there
Yeah, I did.
as well?
Yeah, there's a guy down. Oh, I think
Here's
he's
your
dead.
chance for a headshot.
I shot at him.
I was just about to
Right,
say
there's some machine gun ammo
that's
here.
the problem with duo mode is there's not room to fit in that little box together, and then somebody appeared.
Yeah, pick up that ammo. I'll check over here. I need.
I might swap to his machine gun as well. It's better rated.
Hell, there's a load of shit. Medium backpack. I'll pick that up. I need some more armor. There's.
You mean like
So-
bigger armor or spare?
Fucking hell! I just got sniped. Watch out! I just got sniped.
Armor? Yeah, I can't see where it came from. I think it's coming from the west. Yeah, if you can.
I'm down.
Oh, he's finished you off. I was gonna say if you could move down here, we'll get
No.
you, but you can't move, can you?
It's too late, mate. It's got blade.
I'm sorry, I was just checking if I had any armour to give to you.
That was unfortunate. We was doing well then.
He's over there somewhere. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna struggle to take him out, I think. So I need to move, but not where he can hit me, obviously. I will run over your dead body to victory. But now I'm going towards the fire as well. You don't see a lot of people sniping successfully on this mode. I haven't run into too many so far. Most people tend to stick to automatic weapons, don't they?
Yeah, it's usually like people that you come across is like SMG, rifle, and like heavy machine gun kind of weapons that people use mostly. I have come across there's like 2 or 3 snipers maybe in a game, like or in the games like that I played overall.
Yeah. Are they normally any good,
I remember,
or they just pick? That's the only weapon they picked up.
Well, that guy who just shot me, I can't tell because I was just crouched on the spot.
Well, I think
was a game that
I think
played.
he was okay because he took you out.
Yeah.
It
was a game
after you were
that I
down
played
and
ages
everything.
ago. Yeah. It was a game I played ages ago, and this guy was on one of the buildings somewhere. He was just crouched there with a sniper. He managed to take me down as well. And then I played one yesterday with a sniper. And he was probably in like the last 10. And he was just picking people off from like from a distance. So there's a couple.
But it's
Not a lot,
mostly
though.
short to medium range engagements, isn't it? Like this one. It's okay, I was missing the camaraderie anyway.
Well, it was an improvement on the first round anyway.
I suppose not duo mode in particular, but Firestorm it's like a bit of a camper's paradise, but because the fire's closing in, you can't really camp for too long.
Yeah.
But
Depends on
definitely,
like how many members are left in your squad as well.
yeah,
I think you're going to be more inclined if it's just yourself to find a safe spot and just sit there. I think duo mode I think I prefer it over squads at the moment, but that's probably because when I am playing Firestorm, it is normally just with like one other person.
yeah, it's difficult to organise 3 other people.
Yeah.
Both
Well,
to come on the game and also to sort of follow any sort of plan. Certainly with our other mutual friends who would fill the squad, it's quite difficult to keep the agenda the same. Not particularly just on this mode, but in modes where there's vehicles and you can choose different classes. They tend to bugger off in a plane or choose we all have the same class, so it's hard to organise rather than when there's 2 of you, as long as you're not an underpowered squad, because we wouldn't be in duo mode, then it's easier to just be buddies.
Yeah. And if you wanted to do like, say, just play a squad mode, and if it was just the 2 of you, then you've got a choice of either joining a squad with 2 other random players that you might not necessarily play as a squad, all together, or just playing as like a 2-player squad and then being at a disadvantage compared to everybody else who might be like having a full squad.
Especially if I know it has the wheel where you can speak like as the character, but especially if you don't you can't hear them, or you don't speak the same language, so it would be difficult.
Yeah.
Plus, they might
Yeah,
just
they could be
abuse
like-
you. Get cyber bullied just trying to play a game.
All sorts.
I was gonna pick up that ammo, you fucker.
What did you say about my mother? Oh yeah.
It's
I see
very
him.
close, but I think he's going further away. We're gonna
still
land
moving.
there sooner than
I'm
him,
watching
so
him
we'll
now.
have the swag before he does.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely going. He's heading towards like a nearby barn. So I'll land into the nearest house. Just like collect as much as I can here. And then if he comes running over, I'll just blast him. So what do you think of duo mode so far?
It's probably my favourite variation of Firestorm, because you have the element of obviously.
Mine too.
I fortunately
Oh my
say
god.
that has the element of like still being able to talk to each other and chat and do squaddy like things, but you don't have to wait for like two other people to join
Yeah.
and sort of try and organise them.
Yeah.
And like we
Just
were
looking
saying,
over the
randomers. You don't always want randomers in your squad. It's good to have the option there.
Oh yeah.
So I would like to see
I mean,
them
there's that-
keep all those modes. Hopefully enough players will play all the modes for them to keep them.
I hear somebody. There's definitely somebody coming our way.
Really nearer
Through the
to me,
water.
because I think I heard them.
Nearer to me. Careful. Got him. Dead. Look out for
Someone
another
down. Oh no, he's under. He's coming in the house now. Through the door.
Shit. Right, he's dead too.
I helped a
nearly
little. I
got
got rid of his,
executed
his armor, but I was a bit far away.
I nearly got like straight up executed then. I turned around and he's right behind me with a shotgun.
So that's a lesson
God.
there, that we shouldn't split up, even though we weren't split up too far. Although I suppose we had different angles on him.
Mhm.
I managed
You
to
did good, friend.
pepper him a little bit. Managed to pepper him a little bit before he entered your house.
Yeah.
He didn't enter anything else because of me.
And my back doors.
So we managed 45 minutes before such a joke, I think. Which is pretty good for us.
Pick up this armor here. Actually, no, I don't know. I can't pick up this armor plate.
I think it's just
Whatever.
disappeared through the floor like ammo does when you're a gunner.
This one, I think.
So how far did we get in the previous game? In the final 32 or something? Or was it a bit?
We were 8th.
As a squad.
Right, good. Yeah. 8 out of
So
32, I'm guessing.
So we need to improve upon that. As long as we improve upon that each time, we can conclude that the mode is good. You just know that
Yeah.
the verdict's going to be based on our gameplay.
It's going to be entirely swayed on how well we play.
Someone in a helicopter over there. Not near this window that I've just tagged for some reason. No, I try and keep it objective.
Yeah. That's toasty.
This is like the little sauna that we've made. We couldn't afford planning permission to have the fire inside inside the shed, so we've put it outside.
You're allowed within 100 yards.
You can burn
the
the
building.
neighbour's house, but you cannot have fire in that particular zone.
Just burn the neighbour's house and then put a small hut over it.
Now you're getting it. So we've got houses. Will they have already been looted? Will they
I think I
have
hear
campers?
somebody. Yeah, there's somebody on the second floor in that house.
Yeah.
Watch out. Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Right, okay.
I've seen him. One of them's gone out and gone to the next house. That way.
Okay, so there's another pair here. I'll just start crawling towards your position. If you can get a jump on them, we'll go for it.
If not, we'll just hopefully they looks like
Yeah.
they were moving south, but they might just be moving to a different house to camp in. I don't know. They've already looted the goodies by the looks of that empty box there.
It's alright though. Have you got ammo for now?
I have got ammo. I need to equip my armor though. That's a rookie mistake.
Fucking hell.
I picked up medium armor though. Usually it equips it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
On this occasion.
Well, at least we've got both got medium now. Do you hear them?
No.
Yeah. Maybe they moved on.
About this mode, or is there? We've not
think
said
for the
everything
moment,
probably about Firestorm, but duo mode, I think we can already conclude that it's the best mode for us as a twosome.
Yeah.
It's a pretty obvious conclusion,
Personally.
but if you've only got two people who you can consistently get online with, there's duo mode, and then you can always swap to one of the others if the amount of people online changes. But even
Rank up ahead.
even if we could get our mutual friends online as a four, I'd probably still enjoy this mode more.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit easier to play it as like a duo, because even if it is just one person left within the squad, when you're up against two people, it's not as difficult as if you came across like a full squad of four, where you know
once
you're
you're the
not gonna,
one
like, stand a
remaining,
chance.
that's pretty much it. You
Yeah.
might as well
Yeah,
jump into the
you may as well
fire.
quit.
Jump
Yeah,
into
but
that
when you're
sweet
when
sweet feeling fire.
sweet summer feeling. But when it's just one person and you're up against teams of two, it's a little bit more well balanced compared to like 4-player squads where you just may as well just quit the game because you ain't gonna win.
Certainly
I
not.
don't care what you say, man. You ain't gonna do it. You're by yourself. Everybody else is a squad of 4. They're just gonna jump you.
We've
You're
got a
fucked. I'm
sniper
getting
up
shot.
there. I'm suppressing him, so it should reveal him.
Shit, yeah. See ya. I'm down.
Try my best. Probably gonna die if they're rushing us. Should we do
Okay.
the retreat thing? Well, they're burning anyway, aren't they? So it's got lots of armor, that's for sure.
Fuck. Backing up.
I can't get to you. I don't think I can hear him right near me. And I've backpedaled into other people.
Wonderful.
So